Hello, I'm Ron Rollins and this is my video making the Dutch hood. The purpose of this video is educational and it will help you the better understanding of how and what goes into making a Dutch hood. I will take you step by step from materials to tools, and through this video you will succeed in making a proper fitting Dutch hood. As you can see, the hood fits firmly around the bird's face, below the chin, it drops down below the nape of the neck in the back. The bird will wear this hood comfortably to and from the field, and it is probably the most important piece of falconry equipment that a falconer has. I hope this video helps you with a better understanding of what goes into making a quality Dutch hood. Thank you. There's a wide variety of tools that are used in making a Dutch hood or any hood, and I will try and go through these and explain each one as needed. You will need, of course, an X-Acto knife. Several X-Acto knives are always good to have around. Size 11. I use a variety of X-Acto chisel blades for punching holes, slits in your braces, in the tops of your hood and they come in different sizes. These have all been ground down to various widths. You need a small 6-inch or 15mm metric ruler. This is used for presetting and measuring slits and other implements that we're going to use. This is an architectural compass. It has 2 small pointers. This is used for your prescribed lines that you will be using for pre-punching your holes when you get to that stage of making the hood. You can buy these at a blueprint shop. This is a pattern tracing wheel that you can buy at a fabric shop. It has teeth on it that are approximately 1/8 of an inch apart. When you run it out, this is what you use for marking your pre-punched holes. We have a number of needles that are used for pre-punching your holes. These are dental picks. They make good hole punchers if they are filed down or sanded down. The one I particularly use is handmade, and you can notice the curvature of it. It just helps go through the material and come out where you want it to time after time. Or you can use a straight needle. This is actually a similar dental pick that has been cut off and then sharpened to a fine point. You will need a small pair of needle nose pliers. These happen to have a curved tip on them. They're more comfortable when you are working with the needle and holding them in your hand, such as I am here. You will need 1 or 2 small pair of scissors. These are used for clipping off your thread ends These are surgical scissors. They have a little notch in them, so you can clip your thread off real close. These are surgical clamps. They are 5-inch with a curved snout on them. These are a must for doing Turk's knots and braces. Next we have one of the most important tools. This is a lacing fid. It is used for enlarging holes in your braces. It is a must for doing a Turk's knot. As you can notice on this one here, I have bent the tip about 1/4 of an inch from the tip. This allows you to get underneath your stitches if you are tightening stitches. It helps you get underneath the laces when you are doing your Turk's knot. This is the most important tool there is. Next we have a scribe. This is what you will use to scribe your pattern to the leather before you cut it. Then we have what they call a craft aid. They come in different little shapes. These are used for modeling. After you have completed your hood, it is drying on the block. This is an excellent little tool for getting out wrinkles, getting down into tight areas that you want to polish out. We have a cake of beeswax. This is very important that when you are waxing your thread, through the course of the film, you will notice I will wax the thread continuously. This helps strengthen the thread and gives it the bite that is needed to hold the stitches. This is a spool of beading thread, size D. It's very strong. It's somewhat similar to dental floss, but it's not as fibrous. And once it is waxed, it is very structurally sound material to work with, and it doesn't fray if you keep it waxed. The needles I will use are quilting needles, size 7. These are stout little needles. When you're working with them, the head is the same diameter as the shank of the needle. You never want to grab a needle by the eye. Hold it always by the shank. This is a plexiglass dowel. This is what I use to rub the hood out after it is dried or in the drying process. This is what gives you the burnish, or what gives the burnish that I create on my hoods. And you can get this at a plexiglass or plastics fabrication shop. It's a 1/2 inch dowel. You can get them in 3/8 and 1/4 inch dowels. These are finishing tools. This is a wallpaper seam roller. This is what I use to roll the seam of the hood when it is wet and inverted and put on the mold. This gives you a nice smooth seam.